So what is going on, guys? It's Triple G here, back with another Borderlands 3 video, and today is the raid boss guide video. So guys, this is the video that will show you some of the best techniques and what you need to bring in to the raid in order for you to be successful every single time you enter. So guys, forewarning, this will be a raid boss fight video, so if you don't want to see how to fight the raid boss, then look away now. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Or join us over on Twitch. We stream 5 times a week, and otherwise, let's get straight into this video. So Hemovorous is here, and it is a battle of the ages. It is a fairly decent length fight. Expect to be in this fight for 3 or 4 minutes, and expect to get bopped around and challenged. It is a decent difficulty level fight. I would say that anybody that has a semi-decent build will be able to beat this raid boss. Now, all the builds that I have on my YouTube channel, we beat the boss on the first night with them really comfortably. So if you are looking for builds to defeat this raid boss, they are on the channel. Now let's get straight into the details of this then. So it's going to cost you 500 Iridian to go and fight this raid boss. So you want to make sure that you're successful. So to kick off the fight, you will literally run through to the arena, slide down the slide, and away you go. Now you're going to fight a small version of Hermie, and you're going to level them up all the way up until this massive raid boss. Now if you are playing on M11, you will definitely get 2 raid bosses. You will get Hermie and you will get Vermi, and that increases the difficulty. If you're playing on the lower levels, you will not get the 2. So it is slightly easier. However, for the purposes of this video, we're going to be fighting the both of them. Now, once you have leveled up these bosses through their 2 or 3 stages, flicking from between health bars and armor bars, you will then fight both of them in the main. Now, both of them are exactly the same in terms of health setup. They have 2 stages of armor and 2 stages of health. Now, that means that we are able to bring in corrosive, incendiary, cryo, radiation. Those elements are going to work very well in here. There are no actual resistances on these bosses. They just do have a ton of health. In terms of how to fight them, they are very simple. The first section of the fight is going to be pretty simple once you have leveled them up. Then they're going to turn into these bosses, and you are going to fight them majority of the time on the ground. Once you hit that first immunity phase, which only lasts a couple of seconds, they will then turn aerial, and you will have to defeat them while they're flying in the air. All the time, look out for their attacks, which will be firing like splash damage at you, and sometimes they will set the arena on fire or do shock damage from the arena floor. If you're worried about ammo at this stage, don't be. There are plenty of ads surrounding these bosses, and all of them drop ammo. So I never had to use a cut purse or anything like that when going into this raid boss and when fighting this raid boss. So ammo is a non-issue here. Once you have got them into their incendiary and health bars, then the fight becomes much simpler. The fight is then just about, as long as you can stay alive and you still can do damage, you're going to defeat this raid boss. There is nothing, no special tricks here that will cause you to have any issues whatsoever, providing that you can stay alive. Now on that subject, most of the Vault Hunters now can stay alive. So for example, on Moze, if you are struggling to stay alive, I would consider using the Sapper Comp. On Zane, he has more than enough life still in his blue tree. Amara has more than enough life still across a couple of trees. And if you're flak and struggling to stay alive, then you could consider a fadeaway and picking up Lick the Wounds so that your pet can revive you. There is no reason why you should die and fail this, guys, if you just follow the simple steps, giving yourself some either life still or a way to get yourself back up again. Don't forget to be using your action skills. I tend to use the clone here as a distraction for Zane. But otherwise, guys, that is it for this raid boss guide. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that like button, maybe even dropping us a comment below on what you think, or join us over on Twitch. We stream 5 times a week, and otherwise, I'll catch you on the flip.